but I'm still either trying or I tried to do whatever I wanted to do. I just never wanted to regret anything.
Sure, man.
Because once it's done, it's done.
It's done, man.
It's done.
It's done.
That's how I look at it. You know what? There's no second chances
At all.
So I'm not leaving nothing on the table.
At all, man. God, man, bro, when I say this guy done had every problem in the known universe that you can think of, he didn't had it, bro.
Yep.
He didn't had it. So homie bought a used car from somebody, right? He buys a used car from somebody, and he doesn't get the spare key from the guy he buys it from. So now he is in panic thinking that this guy is gonna come and steal the car because he has a spare key. So the guy goes and tries to tell him, he's like, hey man, I'm coming over to your house today. Can I get the spare key? The guy's making him, I'm not there. I'm running errands today. I'm too busy. I don't have the time to do it. Well, come to find out, bro, when he was trying to like get the key and everything and trying to get everything situated, I'm trying to tell the guy, man, what's going on? The guy ain't even got his L's, bro. He ain't even got his L's.
What, the dude that bought the car?
The dude that, bought the car. He ain't even got his L's.
Okay.
So stuff goes down, man, and the girl that he's with gets pulled over in the car that he bought from the guy that was used, Gets pulled over, bro. The car gets impounded. He goes up there, tries to get the car from the pound. It was like, nah, man, you don't even have the title.
No title, no license.
He ain't got the title. And he was like, well, he tried to reach out to the guy. He's like, bro, I need the spare key and I need the title. He's like, I need it. The guy says, bro, I don't even have the title. So listen, man.
Bro, you gotta know who you dealing with out here, man.
Bro, this is wild, bro. So I'm like, bro, this can't be true. This cannot be true. He said his girl went up there and talked to the police station again. So they did some investigative work and figured out who the real owner of the car is. It goes back 4 previous owners.
That's a good woman.
Oh yeah, man. It goes back 4 previous owners. So the guy that had it originally sold it, they said he sold it to a guy, and then he sold it to another guy, and then he sold it to the guy that I work with. So he can't even get it because it's so far back. So now the dude said that he tried to reaching out to the guy that's got the title. And he tried to reach out to him.
Who is this?
Bro, this is wild, bro.
Who are you?
Like, it did. Listen, he told me he reached out and said, bro, and you got to pay to get it out the pound.
Why would he make somebody else pay?
Wow, bro. Wild. So just so much going on, bro. So much going on. And bro, it's a lot of other problems that he come and tell me about all the time. Every time I talk to this dude, there's another problem going on. I'm like,
bro, get away from
this
me.
cannot be real.
I don't need all that in my life.
I tell Mariah.
You bringing bad vibes.
He told me the story. I just gotta keep from laughing, bro, because I'm like, this is not real, bro. This is not real. You cannot be telling me the truth. And then what? This is how I knew it was true, because he was like, nah, man, I've been having to take my bike to work. And so I was like, okay. So then one day, bro, I was going on my break and I seen him. He was out there sitting on his bike. I was like, bro, this is true, bro. Because I seen him in the car one time, and now
I hope you don't tell him about the podcast.
Nah,
he might watch one of these days.
He may, bro. He may. But this is what I'm saying though, because this may help him too. Is that like, bro, he always comes like what you saying with perspective, bro. I feel like his perspective, and then every time he talk about like the stuff going on up there or work, it's just negative, man.
Yeah. I don't need all that.
I'm like, bro, when you come with that, bro, what do you expect to happen in your life? Do you expect positive things to start coming your way? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way for it to happen when you just got this negative energy just coming in, you blocking and deflecting. Everything is hard. Everything is tough. Everything is terrible. It's like, it's hard for you to even be happy. It's hard for you to even be grateful. I'm behind on the podcast. I haven't put nothing on Eazy Szn. I haven't put nothing on, but I was like, bro, this is what you tell people all the time. You tell people to have fun and do like what they like. Don't get me wrong, bro. I love to do the podcast. I love to drop content. I love to teach. I love to do all that stuff. But on top of that, bro,
you got a life to live.
I also got a life to live, bro. Like, I love to spend time with Mariah, bro. Like, I really love to do that. And that makes me happy. So I've been enjoying that, bro. It's like, I've really been enjoying that. And I just had to see in her perspective.
Then my dumb self got into a relationship immediately. Like, dang. It was 2 months into the semester.
Oh, man.
But,
you got to let it breathe, man.
Hey, man.
Let the beat build.
Sometimes you just got to go for it.
For sure, man. That's what I did. I ain't look back.
Works out for some of us. Perspective, though.
For sure, man. You got to be grateful, man.
Yeah.
You got to see everything in a positive mindset.
I'm doing all right.
Bro, I heard this thing, man. I was listening to this podcast today. This dude said, bro, when you understand that the universe is on your side, bro, things start coming to you in a different way. Granted, I wouldn't say the universe. I would say, God, when you understand, bro, God is your friend. He's not against you, bro. And things will start to happen. They will start to come your way. And when you start to see it like that, bro, you'll start to attract the right things in your life, bro. Instead of just seeing everything as negative and terrible.
It's an energy thing, man.
It is, bro.
I don't have time to be having some negative complainers around me.
Yeah, man.
And I don't feel like tolerating no kind of negative talk. Like, I don't need none of that.
Yeah.
Or even kind of like mean talk. Nah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day because my taste in media, I'm trying to shift that as well too, because if you always watching the murder, kill stuff and you always listen to the murder, kill, that's just going to be in you. So I was just thinking, just on something simply as my anime taste. I was like, man, you know what? Maybe I should check out some different types of genres of anime rather than just watching all this bloody stuff all the time. You know what? Let me get his other stuff a chance where it's not no violence in it. It's just a good story. Yeah. It make you feel good.
Yeah.
Because I find that stuff inspiring to where I want to write. Because I'm not reading, murder. Well, I do like Stephen King. But other than that, I read a lot of poetry. And that kind of inspires me. But when I'm watching this crazy stuff, or I'm reading crazy stuff, I'm never feeling inspired.
Oh, yeah.
So if you, definitely for the creatives, tap into what inspires you.
Yeah,
and
man.
Negative people is not finna inspire you at all. They just finna kind of drag you down. And at least try to give people a chance. I'm not really into ghosting people. Like, hey, man, just be like, where we at right now? You're being real negative, man. I'm not feeling it.
Feeling this.
I'm very honest with people.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not really feeling all this negative talk. Like, you got to change your mindset.
Yeah. Sometimes, bro, negative energy and fear is another thing, bro, that you don't want around you like that, bro. You don't want fear around you. Remember, I was just talking about this today, bro. Credit.
So important.
So all the people out there.
As soon as you turn 18.
Man, to all the people that's out there that's scared of credit, stop that, man. Stop it.
You don't have a choice. You better get on it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. When we turned 18 and we got out of high school, I was telling no credit cards.
Boy, I signed up for a credit card on my birthday.
Immediately.
Done. Give me that credit card.
I said no credit cards. Negative. None.
Why?
And the reason being is because and it's no flaw on my parents, but I remember my parents saying, like, bro, as soon as I get my credit cards paid off, I'm done with them. Done with credit cards. And they was telling us the things that credit cards do and how interest occurs and everything. Excuse me. And then I remember getting into college and they was telling us about these credit cards. And they was like, man, you need to be responsible with these credit cards because you can fall into a trap. And then student loans and all this stuff. And I was like, nah, bro, we not doing it. We not doing no debt. Anything that can put us in debt, we not doing it.
Yeah.
Not doing it. And I remember one of my homies, man, he was the same way. As soon as he turned 18, they sent that credit card to the crib. Boom, instantly signed up for it. I think they gave him like $500 a credit line or something like that.
Yeah.
Ran up the bag the first day. Maxed it out the first day.
Tripping.
And then I remember
they messed your credit score.
They sent another one to him. And he opened that one just to pay off that credit card that he had already maxed out.
Working backwards.
So then I told him, right, then he took out a loan from college to pay off the cards. Yeah.
Did y'all not take personal finance?
Bro, I was like, no credit cards. None. And I didn't have no debt at this time matter of fact, I didn't have no debt at all at Rose State. And I was like, I ain't trying to incur none. Yeah. I ain't trying to get no credit cards, none of that stuff. Until me and Mariah got together. And we started applying for these houses, trying to get these home loans.
You got a cosigner? You ain't got a cosigner. They gonna tell you to push rocks.
Bro, I was trying to scramble so hard to get this credit score right. But
it takes time. You need that credit history.
Man.
They need to be able to see that.
Exactly, bro. Luckily, Mariah she got a new car and she didn't have a credit card already.
Yeah.
Luckily, I got with the right person. You know what I'm saying? Because I was down bad, bro. I had no credit. And right now I'm in the process of really building my credit.
Yeah.
And I just remember, bro, it was so much fear around me. Like family telling me credit cards is bad. Like there was people like I was watching on YouTube, they saying, no, credit cards is bad. You shouldn't do credit. You shouldn't do student loans. You shouldn't do debt. You shouldn't do any of that stuff. But now I've been listening more and more about this credit. And this is like, don't take fool because I'm not a financial advisor. But if you get a decent credit score, like a credit score like 700 and up, like, bro, in some places you can stand to get like a large amount of credit line on your name. Like, like tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, bro. And you can go take that credit line, go put that on an investment property, bro. And now you making money based off credit. You don't even have this money. It's just credit. But since you know how to work,
it opens up doors.
Bro, it opens up doors. And if you so lost in like what I was saying, fear, oh, bro, you don't want to get on no plane. You know, you don't want to go on no vacation. You know, planes be going down, bro. You don't want to travel. Yeah. You don't want to get on no cruise line, bro.
If it crash.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, that cruise line on the water and everything. You don't want to, yeah, bro, you don't want to be traveling on the roads. You know the roads is dangerous. You know, bro, you don't want to be going to school. You know, school is like this and that. You don't.
Bro, just stay on the stoop with me.
Like, that's what I'm...
Just stay on the block with me, man.
You scared to get off the porch, bro. Just in fear.
Come work at this warehouse with me, man.
It's terrible, man. It's just fear of doing more, fear of stepping out, fear of being your best self because of what somebody else told you. And you feed into that fear because you can't see no other perspective.
With certain things, fear is justified. But other things, you have to be willing to take a risk on certain things.
Yeah, bro.
And practice self-control.
Yeah.
Because with the credit card thing, I knew that. Hey, oh man, if I run this up, it's going to get away from me.
Oh, yeah.
And even now, I kind of like catch myself like, hey, bro, you kind of wilding right now. Let me dial it back a little bit. But I still try to keep my credit usage under a certain amount.
Yeah.
But you just kind of have... With certain things, when you're taking risks, you got to have the foresight to be like, okay, this is what I'm doing it for. Mm-hmm. I knew at 18, like, bro, I want to get a house at like 22, 23, and I don't want no co-signers.
Yeah.
I better start now.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We stuck to the plan, built the credit, got the house, no co-signer, no nothing, just on me.
Yeah.
And the same thing is like, if you want to pursue a career, you got to be willing, like, you know what, it might not work out, or it might take a long time before I can actually do it. You got to be willing to take the risk because I just never wanted to be 30 years old and look up and I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I didn't try anything.
For sure.
Because I can see if I'm 30 years old and I'm still, working at the same job I'm working at, but I'm still either trying or I tried to do whatever I wanted to do. I just never wanted to regret anything.
For sure, man.
Because once it's done, it's done.
It's done, man.
It's done.
It's done.
That's how I look at it. You know what? There's no second chances.
At all.
So I'm not leaving nothing on the table.
At all, man.